Aisha Makes. So today is Thursday, November 13th, I believe. And we're going to do a quick little recap of what I'm working on, and then we're going to get into my acquisitions from SAFF. What does SAFF stand for? It doesn't say it on here. Yes, so it's a yarn festival that was held in North Carolina, October 24th, 25th, and 26th of this year. My mom and I went on the 24th, had a great time. If you haven't seen my travel vlog, I'll post it. I'll try to figure out how to do a card, and you can check on that. You can see the whole vlog leading up to today. So what I've been working on, I have some socks for my uncle. Okay, so we have sock number 1 completed. I know his shoe size. However, my husband, my father-in-law, they were an 11.5, and my uncle is an 11. So the idea is to knit to the size of a typical size 11 shoe. I did everything to the toe. When I go home for Christmas or around Christmas break, I will have him try on the sock, and hopefully it's the correct size and I can just do the toe, because the toe takes about an hour per sock. So that's sock number 1. We are done with that one. Sock number 2, we're still chugging along. We're here. These are my stitch markers to know how many more sets of 10 I have to complete before this sock is also ready for trying on in the toe. So I do the stitch markers so I can make sure my socks are identical twins and not fraternal. Okay. Yes. My DRK Everyday cardigan. We have sleeves. I'm also making a project log for this, so it's gonna be really quick. We have sleeves. I tried it on. The sleeves are a bit short. They're like right here, but I'm expecting it to grow. If it does not grow, I've left these markers here. So I will just pick up sweater surgery, knit the length I need to make it to where I want my cuff to be, and then we'll be good. So each sleeve has the plastic ones, that way they won't rust when I soak, when I block it, so we're gonna do a soak. We are on the first button band, and I started this last night. I think this is like 4 hours of work. So it's a you cast on 20 stitches to do the button band. So I just been chugging along. Yes, for those who know, I have been furloughed for the past 40 something days. So I've been getting a lot of knitting on this done. They called us back to work today. So ideally I would like to finish at least the first button band today, because I don't know how long it's going to take me to finish the other one with working and picking up when I can. I think that's the only 2 projects. Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm back. So I have been trying to work from stash, trying to clean up already whips that I've had for a long period of time. So I have this basket. Like 3 or 4 years ago, I started making these lock hats, you know, hats for your locks, like slouchy hats. And it required a bulky weight yarn. So the hat used about a skein and a half, so I had a whole bunch of leftover yarn. I decided I'm going to make a blanket. We love blankets here. So I started a C2C blanket. I used the wrong hook size, so the blanket was very gappy. Like you could put your whole finger, your toes all through the blanket. So it's not going to be practical. So I decided that I'm going to scrap that and turn the C2C into a granny. So I was working on that maybe last Wednesday, Thursday, got hyper fixated on it, and I was done. Okay. So I haven't woven any ends. Probably won't, because my family doesn't care. I got space. So here is the blanket. I don't have enough space to back up for you guys to see it, but very comfy, very cozy. I finished it late one night and fell asleep up under it. So that was I did that 2 nights in a row. Just threw it on me. Fell asleep. Ideally, it would be a little bit longer, like it's on my toes, like at least right here. But we don't have any more yarn. We use all the yarn up. That's amazing. So if I get any orders for that particular hat, that's the only way we're going to add to this blanket, because I don't plan on buying I don't plan on buying yarn just to work on the blanket. That's not what a scrappy blanket is supposed to be. Okay. That didn't work. So we had those two. Yeah. Yes. Speaking of whips, older whips, I have like a gazillion whips. Some need to be frogged. Some need to be frogged and just said goodbye to, and some I can frog and repurpose. So this is one of the repurposing ones. I have it on my desk because I want to work on it soon. So it's a Sophie shawl. It's a Sophie scarf. The patterns are the same. It's the increases and decrease rate that's different. So I was trying to do the Sophie scarf, but make it a shawl, if that makes sense. But I have seen a lot of videos lately and like a lot of pictures, and I think I like the skinny one. So I think this is going to be my max width. And I have, this is lime fisherman's wool. Can you see it? It's the color oatmeal, I believe. I'm wrong. Birch tweed. So I need to rip it out, and I'm going to do the correct amount of increases, the correct increase rate, so that I have a skinny one, because I do like when it's wrapped all around and it's not too bulky in the back of my neck. Because I remember at first I was going to take it apart, and they have the, I want to call it the Jose. I think it's a Josie hood, and I like that, but because I can put it around my head. That's what it was. I was going to make this wide, super wide, so it can be a scarf, but if I needed to, I could put it over my head. But I really don't, I haven't had a need to put anything over my head, if that makes sense. Like, it's not that cold in Maryland. It doesn't really get that cold, in my opinion, for me to need a hood type situation. So we're gonna rip it out right now, and pick it up whenever I can, and we're gonna follow the correct increase rate. So I'm gonna have a skinny long scarf. Okay, so that's that. Put this back in my little bag. I already have my row counter ready to go, because I probably need to look into YouTube and figure out how to read my garter bumps, because I can't figure out what row I'm on, what row I should be on. And that's why a lot of times the few Sophie scarves that I've made, they've come out wrong, because I just was like, fuck it, I don't know where I am, we just gonna increase right here. We're gonna work on future projects, things I want to like get to, and then we'll do acquisitions. So another project that needs to be ripped out is my Nest sweater. Oh God, I started this I don't remember when I started it, honestly, but I got stuck at a point. I couldn't figure it out. As of today, I don't know where I got stuck at because I have the pattern on my phone, like in my Google Drive. This is so bright. I have the pattern on my Google Drive, so I don't have it printed out. And maybe I need to print it out because I can't remember where I am. So it needs to be ripped out. It needs to be ripped out, and I guess we can jump. I gotta show you something in my acquisitions because it's gonna work with this. I found this pretty fuzzy yarn. Are you gonna come out? This pretty fuzzy yarn. I hope the greens match. I need to swatch to see if it will work with this pattern. Let me find that for you real quick. Oh, it's not going to work. Two different greens. That's like a yellow. Can you see it? I mean, that's not going to work at all. Okay, so whether this or something else. I don't know why. I mean, it looks green. It's a lime, I guess. It says pear. Huh. Okay. Well, we're going to nix that idea. We're just going to read the pattern and try to figure out what I did wrong. If all fails, I found this free pattern. Hold, please. Okay. It's the slouchy style sweater. Yes. Very cute. I did not print out who it's by, but I found a free pattern online. I normally go in and I copy all the instructions and then delete all the ads, the photos, all the extra stuff. And then I print it out. So slouchy style sweater. If the Nest sweater doesn't work out and my brain can't compute what's going on, then this is the backup for that green. I'm gonna put that in there. So that's that. Also in my bucket, I have all these hot water bottles, and I have one. I knitted the cover for it. Very cute. However, everybody in my family likes it. So it's always in use. It's either in use or it's on the drying rack, and then somebody picks it up and they use it again. So, excuse me. I bought 2 more. 2 more. And I've had these for a while, actually. And the idea, one will be Scrappy. And the other one will be this cute rainbow color with the pink. I think it'd be so cute. So this is from a baby project for a coworker. I bought extra yarn because it's better to have more than not enough, and I had more than enough. So this is going to be one cover, and then this is going to be the other cover. All scraps from socks. One daughter had rainbow socks. The other daughter had shades of red. Shades of red. This is from my Jack the Skeleton socks. Yep. So that's there. I got this yarn from the Maryland Sheep and Wool last year. It's from Recycled Yarn. I love them. If you don't know them, go on Instagram. Recycle Yarn. She pretty much goes into thrift stores. She purchases the sweaters, cardigans, whatever it is, whatever form it's in, and she recycles the yarn. She pulls it apart, and it's one of those you see it, you fall in love, you have to purchase, because I've waited and I was like, okay, I'll come back and I'll get it Friday or Monday, and it's gone. So when I saw her, I fell in love with this yarn. I was looking at it, I was like, oh my God, okay. It's on the little pricier side, but I was like, okay. And I walked away and I came back and I was like, no, I have to get it now, because I'm going to walk away. I'm going to come back a couple of hours later or a couple of minutes later and it's going to be gone, because it's like, you can't get any more. So you get pretty much what she has of whatever came from that sweater. So it is 100% wool, 4-ply sport weight. In my past life, I was the sleeve of a Dan spun sweater. So each one, she tells you, so this is a sleeve of one, 305 yards. This one was the body of the same sweater, 334 yards. I wonder, I would have liked for her to put what size the sweater was. Yeah. I was in a sweater, so I don't know what part of the sweater this is. But this is 261 yards. This was the other sleeve. And this was in the body. So maybe, I don't know, the back, top part. I don't know. So here is this gorgeous yarn. And I finally decided I'm going to make the twist loop collar. Yeah, twist loop collar. So I made a note on my bag so I won't forget, because this is the first pattern I saw, and I was talking to my mom and I was looking at the yardage and everything, and I think it's going to work. So I either have, like my note says, I either have to size up in the pattern or go down in my needle size. So we're going to have to cake one up, swatch, and go from there. A lot of ruffling. We put that up way later. We can do that later. And the last project for myself that I want to do. So I have all these bags. One day I will do a stash tour. And I have a, what do you call it? So I have a calyx. So I have a cube, and the cube literally just has Shein pouches of yarn already designated to a certain project. So this was a kit. I'm trying not to make too much noise. It's so hard. This is a kit from We Are Knitters, the Melody Slipover vest. I also realized I don't like V-neck vests. I made a V-neck vest. I was supposed to wear it to SAFF. I couldn't figure out what to wear under it. I don't like a V-neck with a V-neck. I don't like the V-neck with a crew neck. I just feel like, I don't know if it's because it was cropped, because it's meant to be with high-waisted jeans or over a long, but that's what it is. It's supposed to be over a long sleeve dress. It wasn't working with the outfit I had in mind, so I haven't worn it yet. So it's kind of sad that the yarn is just, it's just sitting there. The project is just there. But this, I'm trying to find the photo. Okay, child. That's the best we're gonna do. You see it? Oh, where is it? There we go. That's the best. So We Are Knitters. You buy the packet and it comes with everything. So we have some straight needles, which I haven't worked with ever. So straight needles. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited. I bought the needles because I've never used straight needles before. So I'm like, let's try it out. And oh, everything's in a big bag. We have some crinkle, 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 crinkle. All right, this is the yarn. Is it focusing? No, there we go. So my favorite color is yellow. Yes. And this is 70% baby alpaca, 18% virgin wool, 12% polyamide, and the color mustard. So yes, I'm excited. I've had this for a while. And when I do my tour, you'll see I've had a lot of things for a while. But that's okay. We're working from stash. So ignore the yarn I'm getting ready to show you. That doesn't count of me working from stash. Because when you see something pretty and you like it, just go ahead and get it. Oh, can we do that? It's kind of an acquisition. So my birthday's coming up, and I received a birthday present with two presents. One's right here. It's a blanket, like a flying squirrel, because you put your arms through it. So I can crochet, I can knit, and still be warm in my blanket. So it's like a Snuggie, but reverse. So it's open like those little gowns you wear if you go to the doctor's. It's open this way, but your arms have a pocket. It's cool. Maybe I'll put a B-roll in. Let me try and get on later. But present number 2 was a crochet set. Isn't it pretty? So I've been crocheting since I was like 7. Sorry, it's the tulip crochet hooks. My soon-to-be sister-in-law has these, and I was looking at the red tulips, and she said she tried those out, and it was something about them that she didn't like. So I tried hers. She has these, and I was like, oh, I like these. But anyway, I've been crocheting since I was like 7, 8, and I have the same hooks that I learned on, and they're amazing. Don't get me wrong, but there's hooks I can't find. There's hooks I don't have, and me being a tight crocheter, I always go up anyway. So if it says I need a 4 and I don't have a 4, I go to a 4.5 or a 5. So this is my first complete set, and I think those are like some for my grandma, some for Mom May, some for my mom. So those are like a mosh posh of hooks, which I'm going to keep because there's nothing wrong with them. But I got a first official set of crochet hooks, and I'm so excited. They're so pretty. So I was talking to my mom while I was doing the DRK, and I was trying to explain to her how it was hard for me to do the sleeve because I use the smallest cable I have, but my needles are like the regular size needles. I don't have the small needles. So I was like, dang, I don't want to buy a whole set of small needles. So I was like, I'm gonna go to double pointed needles. And I was like, dang, I don't have the size 4, because I had to go down in the pattern. I don't have the size 4 double pointed needles. So I get in the car and I go to Hobby Lobby. I get them. So what happened? I get the needles, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna work on it tomorrow. So I'm looking online, because I was telling my mom, I was like, how I'm contemplating getting a double pointed needles, like the whole set, but they're kind of expensive. So she was like, look it up, your birthday's coming up, let me know which one you want. So I'm on Amazon, I'm looking, I'm like, wait, I have this. Because I see the picture, and I'm like, wait, I have this, because my interchangeables and my fix are in my what's it called? Ooh, I'll put the name here. My little binder. So my double pointed needles are not in that binder. So I keep forgetting I have them. Anyway, the set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It comes with 5 sets of double pointed needles. So double pointed needles come in sets of 5 if you ain't hip. So size 0, 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, and 4. Okay, but I need a 3.5 for my ribbing, and Magic Loop was a pain in the butt for the first leaf. So I also go on Amazon, and I'm like, okay, well, we're going to fill in the gaps of my kit because it had extra spaces. So that's what we did. So the black ones are the ones I had, and the colorful ones are the ones that I purchased and added to the set. So now I have a full set of size 0 to size US 6 double pointed needles, which will last me for a very long time. And If in the future I need something bigger than a US 6, then I'll just purchase it separately. Yes. Okay. SAFF acquisitions. This is gonna be fun. Let's move everything out the way. Lots of crinkle. Okay. No order. Well, the first store I purchased from is from ooh, hold on please. It's from Crane Yarns. Paper Crane Yarns. Apologies. So I got the mini skein bundle. Aren't these beautiful? Oh, can you see? I'm sorry. There we go. I thought it was beautiful. So I went into SAFF with the idea of, hey, we're not buying any yarn. Fiber, maybe a little trinkets. First thing I purchased is yarn. So the idea is a cute pair of socks. Cute pair of socks for myself or my daughter. Not sure yet. Also from Paper Crane. I also want to get in color work. I keep seeing these doodle decks. So I purchased some. So I have the Rhinebeck doodle deck. The Monster doodle deck. I caught Pacific Knit Co. They had a Instagram video on YouTube showing all the doodles or whatever. So these are the ones I kind of like fell in love with. I got the Autumn doodle deck, and it's mainly for this big leaf that I like. So I was watching her video and she was going over all the decks, and honestly this might become a cowl, a tight cowl. But with those, I don't understand, like, how does it keep your neck warm if it's so big? Like, it's fingering weight yarn most of the time, and then it's like it loops around your neck, so you still have space. I guess I need to make one to see, because the cowls that I have one that's big, like a little space around my neck, but it's thick, and I can pull it up to like right here on my face. So that keeps me warm, but I just have to make one to see if it's really going to keep my neck warm, because I don't see how it would, you know? What is this? Oh. Lavender satchel. I got some goat milk body butter from Old Moore's Farm. Mom and I got the set. So we got 2 lotions. They had it in the bathroom. So when you came out, there was lotion to keep you, like, moisturize your hand. And it was this kind. My mom and I went looking for it. So we both got the scent Vanilla Black Raspberry. And with the set, you can pick 2 small accessories. So my mom got a lip balm, and my son, who was with us, he wanted a bath bomb. So he got the bath bomb, used it the very next day, turned the tub blue like the ocean. He had a great time. I'm kind of sad I didn't get a lip balm, because my mom's been talking about it, how much she loves it. So I might have to pull up on their website and see what's up. Give me a lip balm. Okay, this very first and second stop. And then the rest is just, I don't remember. We have some fiber. This is from, hold on, I don't know if that's the name, the color name, or what. Okay, nickelmadigan.com. And I will, well, it's backwards. I will make sure I tag them in the notes below. But this color is called Sunset Meadow. I like that the picture of the fiber is on the card. So in case it gets like misplaced or separated, I know that that belongs to this because it's the same color. It's a picture on the card. Isn't it beautiful? So I'm so excited to spin this. I feel like I want to do this next, but I also have fiber, older fiber, that I want to do like a FIFO method. And getting the old ones out first before I get this one. But I also want to be like, let's spin this up and make something cute with it. So we might do that. More fiber from Two Roots Fiber Mill. Yeah, and this is dyed merino roving, 100% merino, 4-ounce bumps. Oop, can you see? And I got 3. I had 2, and she was like, "Oh, these are beautiful, and they're on sale. You should get another one." And before she even said you should get another one, I was already grabbing another one. No idea what I want to do with this, but it's yellow, my favorite color. So we're going to spin it up. I don't know if I want to spin it and then ply it with itself, or if I want to apply it with like maybe a gray. A gray would be pretty, or white, or something like speckly, like a gray speckle. That would be pretty. I don't have a gray speckle. That would be pretty. Put your back, honey. Let me put your back. All right. Okay, this one booth, she said it was a whole story too, and I can't remember. It's some designer. I'm not a designer person. Some designer closed their factory in New York, and she acquired the yarn from said factory. I guess the yarn that they use to make the products. So I saw it. I had to have it. It's the Miller Girls yarn. I will put it below. But I saw the color. I held it in my hand for a little bit because I wasn't sure if I needed to get it. Because again, I wasn't supposed to be buying yarn. I was supposed to be buying fiber and little accessories and knickknacks. So this is it. Can you see it? I don't know when it's focused or not. So it came in three beautiful bumps. So we have 60% baby llama, 10% silk, 50% nylon, 15% merino. Yeah. I totaled it up. I think I totaled it up. 50 grams, 218. So we have 318 grams of this beautiful yarn. I'm thinking is it a cumulus tee? The cumulus blouse? I think it's a cumulus blouse that I want to make with this. Something airy. I would hold it by itself. Let me get a little strand for you. Come on, honey. I would hold it by itself. Maybe a ranunculus. I still haven't made one of those yet. You see how thin it is? You focusing? Yeah. See how thin? We would need to swatch, but very beautiful. I was so excited. They had a gray one, but gray is great. My DRK Everyday is gray. I have some fiber to spin that's gray. I like gray. I have gray on, but I want color. I want color. I love color as well. Ooh, how do you close this? Okay. I did get some buttons. There was a lady with a whole button stand. Thought it was amazing. Okay. So I picked these out because they were just staring at me. They were staring at me. Yeah, so I picked these out. I don't really have a project for them. I mean, they can go on my cardigan, my DRK everyday cardigan. But I don't know. So I just saw them. They were pretty. $39 for 7 buttons. And then the lady, because my son was looking at the buttons, she gifted him this beautiful button. You see it? Yeah. Very beautiful. So pretty. It's just one button. So maybe it'll be like a button for a shawl. Like a shawl button. Because what are you going to do with a button? Lose it? It's mine. He said thank you, though. And yeah, so they gave us all these little pamphlets. So North Carolina Fiber Fest next year, March 13th to the 14th in Raleigh. I will be there. And then this is the Piedmont Fiber Lab. It's a nonprofit. I'm looking to them too because I think it's amazing. They have loom rentals. I can rent a loom if I will learn how to. Ooh, maybe I can bring my loom to them and they can tell me what's missing. Because I don't know. Yeah. I have no idea I don't even know how to start with my loom. It's decorations at this point in time. I've had that for like 2 years. I saw it on Facebook Marketplace and I just had to get it. Called my cousin and was like, hey, Key, can you go pick this up? She's down the street from you and I'll send you the money. And then I've had it and I just haven't taken it anywhere to get it looked at, to see what's missing. Figure out how to, set it up. Because, I mean, cute little dishcloths or a cute scarf. I would say a table runner, but I don't have a dining room table, so that won't make any sense. But, like, the possibilities are endless. All right. So, that's the yarn from SAFF. So, my mom, my son, and I, we leave there. We go to this restaurant that my brother went to. They serve vegan tacos. Well, they serve tacos. They make them vegan. And as we were walking, you park the car, we get out, and taco place is this way. And I look this way, and I'm like, it's a yarn store. My mom said, how do you not know this yarn store was here? She's like, oh, we parked that way, and we came this way, so we didn't walk past the restaurant. So we went in after we ate. It's called the Cozy Skein. It's in downtown Mebane, North Carolina. Which is really cute because they have this place. It's called the Sweet Grace Market. And you go in. It's like a mega thrift store. Okay. The coughing almost took me out, y'all. So Sweet Grace Market is like, you ever been to a mega thrift store and you walk in and it's like one cash register, but you pay for, like, say you see something in booth 24. You bring it to the main cash register and they pay for it, and then they give the booth whatever profit. I guess it's like a rental space. So you don't have a whole yarn store. You have like a yarn corner. It's super cute. Freaking cute. Husband and wife run it. So yeah. What's really great about it, it's like 25 minutes from my parents' house in Roxborough. So I was like, okay, so when I come back home, we're going to a knit night. Like, it's cute. It's really, I don't see how they can have a lot of people there because it is kind of small. But I'm willing to see because I would like to go and sit and we do it at my mom's house now. Me, my mom, my sister-in-law, my niece, we'll all sit around, do some kind of craft, crochet, knit, sleep. Hey, it'll get done, but I think it's really cute. And I want to meet new people. Come from me, that's crazy because I'm not a super sociable person. I am sometimes, like if I'm comfortable, then I'm like super goofy. I'm super me. You're going to get me 1,000%. But I'm also very introverted, so it's like a gamble. Like, how do I feel today? Do I feel like being around people I don't know and speaking and like, hey, yeah, 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 yeah? Or do I feel like just sitting down somewhere and just being quiet to myself? Yeah. So, from the Cozy Skein. Isn't it pretty? So this is my first time with Sorella yarn. And I did not know they were made in North Carolina, which I think is amazing. For some reason, I thought she was over in like Seattle or something, but no. So this is a one-of-a-kind mini set, the Archive. Nylon sock minis, 75.25. Each skein is 20 grams. Yeah. So I think it's very pretty. Can you see? Oops. I can't tell. So they're very pretty. Again, this might be part of a cowl. Or I can make it like, so I have Summerlee's Colorwork Sock Club Volume 1. I haven't done the second one because I haven't made any socks from the first. I just be collecting patterns, bro. But this might be for those socks. I think it will be for the socks. I'm thinking a white foot and like color work in these colors. Or yeah, I think that'd be nice. We had to pull out my sock yarns and play around with the colors. And then you already saw this color. I don't know why I thought it was green. But it's Harmony, 72% kid mohair, 28% mulberry silk. Now, I don't think me and mohair get along. I made the Traveler cardigan by Ozetta. And I use mohair and some other yarn from, it's a beaver. What's the company called? It's in Frederick. I can't remember. It's been a minute. If I can remember, I'll insert it somewhere. But very itchy. One, I made it too small. Two, I didn't buy enough yarn of the main color, so I had to go to the store and get another skein. And that skein, the base color was completely different from what I had. And I saw it, but I decided to go ahead. I was like, it's not going to be that big of a difference. I think it was just on the sleeves. Very noticeable when it's knit up. So too small, drastically different color sleeve versus the body. And then the mohair was itching me. So I gave it to our oldest. I ain't seen her wear it yet. I don't blame her. Like, I'm learning. I can't knit for everybody. I can't make for everybody. So yeah, she's not wearing it. I don't think I've seen her wear it at all. I don't think she knows where it is. It's probably in her closet, buried away forever. But yeah, so I was telling the guy there, the husband, and he was like, well, try this because the silk could probably ease the itchiness. Like, it doesn't itch right here. But I really felt like this was going to match. I guess I don't know what I thought, child. This is more yellow. This is more like gold. It looks green here, but it's not. Looking at it now, I think I just wanted the color. So we have 6. We'll figure out what we can do with it, or what yarn we can hold it with to make it look super, super pretty. But yeah, so I'm hoping that the mohair doesn't really bother me. If anything, I hear alpaca is a good alternative to mohair, although alpaca could be thicker than mohair. And then Molly from a Homespun House, she has this brushed merino, that she says is like, it mimics alpaca. I mean, it mimics mohair. It's a little thicker like alpaca. But I think I Googled a couple of times. I haven't seen any US brands that have it. So if you know of any, please comment below, let me know. So I've been kind of holding out from purchasing it from her because she's overseas. And I think like a year ago, I went to buy something from her and it was just expensive, like shipping. And then you got to add these tariffs. So it's just like, I will hold off. I will hold off right now because of pricing. And then we're knitting from stash. We're working from stash, Aisha. Stash. Yes. That's the idea. We're not going to buy any more yarn. Unless it's like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. I must have it. I can't bear to leave it here. Other than that, we have to... I want to work from what I have. I have a lot of pretty yarn. So there's no reason why I can't work with it. And like I said, I have a bin. Hold on. I have a bin of yarn. Crinkle, 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 crinkle. I have a bin of yarn, a bin of projects. Already in bags. With the projects already in the baggies. I need to go through, what is that? Some projects I might not want to do anymore. Some of them are shawls. I have another vest in here. I have a dress. I have a wrap. Sunday morning. Ooh, I might need this now. That looks pretty. Do you see the picture? We could do that. We could do that instead of a Sophie shawl. What is this? Did I buy a kit? So the yarn is Superwash Uruguayan Merino. DK. So it's not the yarn that comes with it. That is shown. What do I need to know? What kind of stitches? I like when they tell me what kind of stitches I need to know. Because we're a new knitter. Like anything brioche, no thank you. Not right now. Purl in the front of the stitch and then knit in the back of the stitch. Okay. Also increase. I don't like purling through the back loop. So I'm hoping that's not in the pattern quite frequently. But it looks so pretty. It's twisted rib. Okay. Stockinette, twisted rib border. That's so doable. Oh, okay. So I don't know. I can't remember if I paid for this or not. So we're gonna do like this. So come on. You start down here, you cast on, and then you come on, and then you knit up. Ooh, that bind off's gonna be a mother right there, honey. I think I like this. Cause the only part I will have to probably look at. No, hold on. Oh, so I go, it's stockinette. It's twisted rib. Twisted rib, stockinette, twisted rib, stockinette. 5 times, and then the border. Okay. That's pretty. But yeah, I have a whole container. I can't do this right now. A whole container of projects. I bought this yarn, Crinkle, when I was visiting my grandma in the hospital this past Yeah, this past May. So I saw this. Can we focus? Uh-oh. I almost had it, y'all. It's gonna take some time. I have to tap it. So I made a swatch because I was gonna make the everyday DRK with this. Gauge is off and it's thin. Like I can see through this. But this is the Cricket 100% merino wool, 415 yards per 100 grams. And the color is medium gray 036. So I got four of these. I believe that's all they had. I also remember them having Isair mohair, which I probably should have got to make it a little thicker. So maybe we can try the alpaca with this. The thing is, I don't know what I want to make with this. So it could be something light and airy, because it's really pretty by itself. It could be a cardigan. This could be a wrap. I feel like I would need more. I would need to be a little thicker. This could be a wrap. This could be a blouse. I don't know. But it's pretty, and I want to make something with it. So, like I said, I have lots of pretty yarn, and I need to make it. I just need to not go to the festivals, because when I go and I see the things, it's so pretty, and it's like, how can you say no to these yarns? They're like wanting your attention. It's as bad as those ASPCA commercials, when they're like, you see the puppies and they're making a little puppy face and you look all sad. You want to take the puppy home. I want to take the yarn home. It needs to come with me. Okay, so that's all we have. We went over my 2 works in progress. We went over my future projects. We ripped out 2 projects. I've shown you my SAFF yarn. I showed you a bit of my stash. I think we're good today. Oh, I showed you my finished blanket. There's nothing else for me to show you today. So yeah, we're gonna end it here. Thank you for chit-chatting with me for a little bit. I think I'm gonna do a yarn vlog. Tashi, she was showing us her air table that she used to categorize her yarn and her fiber, and I really like that. So ideally I would like to vlog it, show you guys, and then categorize what I have. And the thing with the air table, you can have like photographs. She showed it was really cool. You could categorize by weight, color family, dyer, quantity. So if I'm out and about, or if I'm somewhere and I'm like, dang, or I see a pattern, I'm like, oh my God, do I have this? I can just go to my air table and check it out. Or even, I can even categorize my patterns. So if I'm out, like the, Ozetta has a shacket pattern. What's it called? I can't remember it, but she uses unspun yarn. I want to make that, and I want to make it in the unspun yarn that it calls for. So if I have an air table with my patterns and I have it categorized as the type of yarn that I need, the weight, the quantity that I need, that it'll be easier for me to just pull up one table instead of having to look through my Google Drive to figure out what I have and what I need. So that's just gonna take time. And it's like, do you want to work on that, or do you want to knit? I know it's going to help me in said future. It's just devoting that time to doing it. So we shall see. But yes, again, thanks for chatting with me. It's been fun. And let's get making. Bye.